Hi, it's Jan Johnson, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm really glad that you did. And this week what we're talking about is character types and the roles that people play in the stories that they tell as they walk through their business and are trying to engage people in their product or services or bring them into the business as representatives. And yesterday we covered the director role, and I shared a conversation, or a story I should say, with you about a friend of mine and the directive that she gave to someone and the result of that. If you haven't watched that, you might want to go back and watch that one. But today we're going to talk about the Crusader type. And the Crusader type is the person, there's a lot of these types in network marketing. I see them a lot, but these are the people that are going to change the world. These are the people that are on a mission. And from a network marketing perspective, a Crusader type, whether they are on stage, whether they are in a smaller group of people, whether they're at one-on-one, their conversation goes something like, we are on a mission to bring this service to every single person around the globe. This is something that's going to change the lives of everyone that you know. I want to bring moms home from work so they don't have to be away from their babies. I want to help free artists to be able to get away from doing a day-to-day grind and then painting at night, but being able to do it full time. I want to help dads be able to spend time with their kids and not have to commute so far away. That's my mission, to be able to bring people into this and create a residual income that will change their life. And we're going to do it. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. That's the role or the personality that a Crusader will have. Now, that might sound like an exaggeration, but I will tell you, and I'm sure you've seen, especially if you've gone to big corporate events or those kinds of things, a lot of those personalities on stage. And there are bits and parts of that that we all are, especially if we really feel inside of us strongly about something. We will come out of our own self more, and depending on who we're with, share it from that kind of perspective too, especially if you really believe it. I had a little bit of that going on in me when I first came in to network marketing and saw what it could do for me and wanted other people to be able to be a part of it as well, because it happened really fast for me at first. And I'm going to share a story with you, and every time, there's a lot of Crusaders that I know in the industry, but every time I really would flash on this personality type, one particular individual comes to mind. I'm not going to name names personally, but let's just say this person's name is Tom. It's not, but let's just say his name is Tom. And so I knew Tom, and Tom was a big Crusader type, big personality. As a matter of fact, I still know him. Very, very big personality. And when he's on a roll, he's on a roll, and it's just natural to him. He starts, and it just starts coming out of him. And I was flown to Amsterdam by a company that was recruiting me into their business, and he was also flown there at the same time. And so we were in Amsterdam together and wined and dined by the owners of the company and shown the international corporate headquarters and that kind of thing. And Tom's temperature gauge was going up and up and up. He was really excited about everything that was going on. And we were heading out to an evening event, and he stopped by my room and knocked on my door on the way, and then he got a phone call from someone, and this person, let's just call him Harry. Harry is like a mini-me of Tom, really. Harry was in the current business that Tom was in, and he was an up-and-comer and just starting to be recognized in that business, but that business was going away, and so some decisions had to be made, and Harry was very nervous about this. And so Tom was on the phone with Harry, and Harry was just probably, I could hear the other side kind of the conversation being, well, I don't know, and I don't know what to do, and what should I do from here, and yeah, but this, and yeah, but that. And Tom was saying, listen to me, Harry, just listen to me, will you? This can change the world. Do you understand this? This can change the world. This is going to affect thousands and thousands of people. You're in Canada. You can be the #1 person in Canada. This is going to change everybody. This thing is going to go global. We're going to take it global. I'm going to team up with you, and we're going to take it global. This is awesome. He was on that Crusader rant, if you will, and sharing that. And I think and flash on that conversation a lot as I sat there and witnessed it. And the reason I do is because Harry joined that company, and Harry is now not only the #1 earner in Canada, he's the #1 earner in the company of that company. Tom is no longer with that company. He's on doing great things, but he's not with that company. But Tom affected Harry's life by being a crusader and welling up in Harry because he had a nervousness. He was just starting to achieve some success that was falling apart, and he needed Tom to be that way for him. He idolized him. And so you can affect people if you feel it. It has to be real from your perspective. You have to really feel it. But understand where you come from. Have you ever been that crusader? Have you ever used it? Witnessed and watched the people in your business and see how they do. This is bringing the storytelling effect to you personally by understanding this. Tomorrow we're going to cover the evangelist personality. That's one I think I gravitate to most, and I'll share that with you. But think about the pieces and parts that you are. And I hope to see you here tomorrow. Thanks again for tuning in. If this video helped you, please comment and share. Thanks so much.